This is WNEM TV5, serving Bay City, Saginaw, Flint, and Midland. Live from the News Center of Mid-Michigan. Kimberly Harms and Dick Baby. This is News Talk at noon.
Let's make you count.
News 5, brought to you 19 times weekly at noon, 6, and 11 p.m. It's easy to recognize the anchors, but do you know the people behind the scenes? Reporters, too, are people you know. But within the Saginaw and Flint newsrooms of WNEM is a team of photographers, management, and producers that keep the entire mid-Michigan area up to date on the latest news. In this program, we'll briefly look at a complex operation, a whole day's work that boils down to a 30-minute newscast. A new day, and even before sunrise, Kim Harms is at the station, finding out what happened overnight and preparing for news briefs throughout the morning. In the newsroom, ideas for stories are reviewed by the assignment editor, Ryan Renz, and he schedules a reporter and videographer, or cameraman, to the story. Much of the reporter's time is spent on the phone, setting up the story and getting ready for the camera crew to visit. Because News 5 covers a great deal of area, it isn't unusual for the news team to spend most of their day driving to and from news stories. Once at the scene, the reporter may want to interview a person or do a stand-up.
Eric Chyla, News 5, downtown Saginaw.
And then the photographer gets the video needed for the story. Back at the newsroom, other reporters are getting and finishing assignments. And Eric now has time to write his story. If it is determined that the anchor team will read his story, it has to be timed exactly to how fast they will read it. The producer then determines the importance of the story and assembles a rundown or list of which stories go where. Eric's script has been checked and timed, so it's back in editing being assembled. This is where he puts video to match his story. Everything is exact, to the second. When completed, the story is marked and sent downstairs to projection, where it is inserted into a machine for play during the newscast. This is Sub-Control, where the newscast is put on the air. Several people help with the production. An audio person, a technical director, the director, and video graphics person. In the studio, you have camera operators, a lighting person, and the floor director. All these people listen to one man who calls the shots, the director.
Over mic, your voiceover.
Public sector consultants will use data provided
Ready effects, one on camera, one on Kim's mic.
This may sound like a foreign language, but to the director and his crew, it's instructions on camera shots, microphones, and cues to roll videotape stories. Downstairs, Master Control monitors everything that goes on the air at TV5. And there you have it. All this for 1/2 hour newscast. This explanation has been very brief, but I hope it showed you a little bit more of what happens behind the scenes at News 5. I'm Ric Mixter.
He walks along the lake and it just follows him. I can't remember the names of the fish.
Buford. That's what we call him, Buford the bass. He's my buddy. He follows me around the pond, eats out of my hand, and sometimes he'll even take the food right out of your mouth.
Come on, Buford.
There he goes.
You still hungry, Buford?
Oh, he'll eat another.
Usually a fishing pole's the key to catching fish, but I found in Gladwin County, catch them by mouth.
I'd say he's 15 to 18 years old right now, and he's about 20.5 inches long. People don't believe it till they see it. A lot of times I'll catch him and measure him, or weigh him, or take a picture of him. Now, I've caught this fish maybe 10, 15 times, and every time I catch him, it takes about 2 weeks of training to get him to come and eat out of my hands again.
If that's not Gladwin's jaws, I don't know what it is.
With a simple click of his special life vest, U.S. Coast Guard dog Skeeter is ready for action. Found as an abused puppy, Skeeter was adopted by the station over 3 years ago. Since then, he's become more than just the crew's mascot. He's now the star of their water safety program.
Kids relate to animals, and when they see Skeeter has a life jacket on, they're going to wear their life jacket too. And Skeeter's got a motto: my friends and I never leave the dock without our life jacket on.
Skeeter has only 2 more appearances scheduled before his summer vacation kicks in. Then he'll devote more time to swimming and going out on the marina patrols with Bob and Gene Colby. They spend nearly 200 hours every summer volunteering their time to keep the waterways safe. And Skeeter is a welcome addition to the crew.
She's real good on the water, and the boat she usually sits down. Sometimes she'll lay on the floor and go to sleep. Or she likes to sit up in the front chair there and look and see what's going on. She's a very good dog to have aboard a boat.
Skeeter's safety mission is really more than just one dog can handle. Boating safety is up to the boaters themselves, and you can help by making sure everyone aboard your vessel has a personal flotation device, and children should always have a properly fitting life vest on when they go boating. With Skeeter, the Wonder Dog, I'm Ric Mixter, News 5, Essexville. The first thing I learned about flying a high-performance fighter jet is that you don't just get in and take a ride. There are certain problems that humans encounter when they ride near the speed of sound, especially when they fly as nimbly as the F-16 Fighting Falcon can. The F-16 is the only jet that is designed to take a 9G maneuver. A G is the force of gravity that pulls on your body when you climb and turn. The force of 2 Gs would make you feel twice your own weight. But it's not that heavy feeling that's the problem. It's the fact that you can't control the gravity from pulling your blood from your head. To stop that, you wear a G-suit. The suit looks like a pair of chaps that wraps around your waist and legs.
As you perform different maneuvers, the blood tends to pool to the lower part of your body. And what the G-suit will do is it will inflate and squeeze your legs and your abdomen, and it's attempting to restrict those areas to keep the blood in the upper part of your body, meaning your head.
And if you lose too much blood to your head, you pass out. The F-16 and its pilot can easily handle 9 Gs. The question is, can I? Next stop was the briefing room to meet Thunderbird pilot Captain Chris Chambliss. He explained emergency ejection if we ever had to get out of the plane, and we briefly went over the flight plan and how I was going to attempt 9 Gs.
Tell you what, you go ahead and take the jet.
Okay.
You got your hand on the stick, you're flying.
Got it.
Go ahead and just do whatever you want for a little while.
Okay.
Just kind of fly around. Got about 5 minutes or so to play time here.
Can I do a roll?
Yeah, you can do whatever you like.
Here we come.
Totally up to you.
Holy cow. Oh, man. Other way. Oh, man.
Okay, now I'm going to set us up, and we're going to get ready to pull some G. Okay?
Okay.
So we've been up, we've seen some G now. We know what it feels like. Now I'm just going to slice the nose down. We're going to get some airspeed. Okay, I'm rolling into some bank now. Go ahead and put your head back.
Okay.
Put your hand on the stick.
Got it.
When you're ready, go ahead and start pulling.
Here we go. Fast back.
Yep. Pull hard.
Back.
Yeah, that's it. Keep pulling. That's just great. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Okay, I got it back from you. All right, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
Good.
Is that 9.1?
It is. It is. Here, I'm going to film it for you. Thunderbird 8. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got a 9G there?
Oh, firm.
Roger.
We figure we do about 40, 45 of these a year as far as meteorites go. About half of those probably get up to 9 Gs, maybe 60%. And probably less than half don't get sick. So you fulfilled all. so you're in there. We'll put this pin on you.
My 9G pin. That's a keepsake I'll keep for a long time. Ric Mixter for Take 5.